I am 85, and for years my ankles swelled tight and heavy every single evening, until one ordinary night a slow little walk after dinner eased them more than sitting with my feet up ever did. Before we go on, if these honest words do you good, take a moment and subscribe. That way more people like us can find them. I ask for nothing more. Now let me sit beside you a while, one old woman to a friend, and tell you what I used to dread as the light went down. You may know it too. By evening my shoes felt too small, as if someone had shrunk them on the shelf by the door while I wasn't looking. My legs like sandbags. You lift one foot, and it comes up dull and heavy, tired all the way down. And when I touched the puffy skin above the bone, the skin marked when I pressed a finger, holding a little dent long after I took my hand away. That soft dent, staying there. I would look at it and sigh. So I did what everyone tells you to do. Sit down, put your feet up, rest. Every evening I settled into the armchair with a cup of tea, propped my feet on the footstool, and waited for the heaviness to drain away. Surely that was the sensible thing. Surely if I just kept still long enough, the legs would ease, and most nights they did not. The swelling stayed. My feet came off that stool almost as tight as they went on, and I would climb the stairs to bed carrying them like 2 full bags. If by evening your own shoes feel too small, stay with me. This is exactly for you. For a long while I made my quiet peace with it. I thought this was simply old age, something to endure, one more thing the years take without asking your permission. That is the easy story, and I believed it night after night. But it is not only age. That is the part I want you to hear, because one small, ordinary thing finally did what all that resting never could, and it was not another cushion, not another hour with my feet up, not a single pill from the cabinet. It was almost the opposite of sitting still, slow and soft. I do not rush, I do not march. And here's the part that surprised me most. The reason that little walk worked and the raised feet did not is a small hidden helper buried in the calf. A muscle that no amount of sitting still, no cushion, no quiet armchair can ever switch on. That hidden helper in the calf, the muscle no amount of sitting can switch on, works like a hand squeezing a soft sponge. Let me show you what it does. When we sit for hours, the fluid in our legs has no help climbing back up toward the heart. Gravity keeps pulling it down, and so it gathers quietly around the ankles. Our legs, you see, have no strong pump of their own. That is the whole trouble. That is why raising my feet did so little on its own. I would put them up on a cushion, wait an hour, and the heaviness barely moved. Now here's the part that made me smile when I finally understood it. Every time you take a single step, the muscle in the back of your calf tightens, and when it tightens, it presses on the little vessels tucked inside, like a hand squeezing a soft sponge. That squeeze pushes the fluid upward, gently, step after step, back the way it came. Take another step, another squeeze. The calf becomes the pump the legs never had. So picture it with me. Sitting still, the sponge just sits there, full and heavy. Walking, the same sponge is squeezed and released, and the water rises. And that is the whole quiet secret of my evening. Movement is the pump. Rest on its own is not. That one line changed how I saw my own body. For years, I thought resting was the kindest thing I could do for my tired legs. Ehrlich. I had it backwards. My legs did not want more stillness. They wanted a little gentle work. That is why a slow walk did what my raised feet never could, no matter how long I lay there watching the ceiling. Before we go on, I would love to know, how old are you? And do you already take a little walk after your meals? Tell me in the comments. I read them, and it warms my heart to know who is sitting with me. And if these calm words help you, a gentle press of subscribe means more people find them. Now back to those legs of yours, because here's the thing I want you to hold on to. The pump only helps if you use it the right way. That squeezing sponge in your calf is a gentle helper, not a machine you push hard. And yes, there is a wrong way to do this, a way that leaves your legs worse, not better, heavier, more swollen, not less. So let me tell you exactly how I take that walk, because the timing, the pace, and the shoes matter more than you would think. Walk too fast, march too far, and you turn the whole thing against your own legs. Get it gentle, get it right, and by evening those ankles feel lighter than they have in years. About 20 or 30 minutes after supper, when the dishes are set aside, I put on my flat, comfortable shoes and step out into the evening. I do not rush. I do not march. If these honest words do you good, take a moment and subscribe. I ask for nothing more, and then I simply walk, slowly, 10 or 15 minutes, never more than that. Around the garden if the weather is kind, or once up and down the quiet street when it is not. Just far enough that my calves have to work with each step, squeezing like a hand around a soft sponge, sending that pooled fluid gently back up toward the heart. That is the whole of it. Movement is the pump, and the walk is the movement. When I come home, I lower myself into my armchair and rest my legs. And by then, something small and lovely has happened. My ankles feel lighter than they used to feel all evening long. The shoes that pinched at the dinner table are loose again. The finger press mark fades faster. The heaviness is drained away while I wasn't looking. Let me add a few soft things I have learned, so the habit holds even on the hard days. When it is cold or dark or the rain won't quit, I don't give it up. I just walk indoors, room to room, slow laps of the kitchen and the hall. The calves don't know the difference. And on the days my legs are truly tired, I do a smaller version, standing and rising onto my toes a few times, holding the back of a kitchen chair slowly up and down. That gentle lift works the very same little pump. Comfort, not effort, is always the goal. Now here's something I must say to you plainly because I care about you. I am not your doctor, and I do not see you. Swollen ankles can have many causes, and some of them need real attention, more than any evening walk can give. So please hear this clearly. If the swelling is sudden, in one leg only, painful, or comes with breathlessness, please see your doctor. Do not wait on it, and never change anything about your medication on your own. Always, always ask your doctor first. This is my personal experience, not medical advice. I share what helped an old woman's tired legs, nothing more. But do try the gentle part for yourself. Start with just one evening this week, one slow walk after supper, and notice how your legs feel by bedtime. You may be surprised the way I was. That quiet walk gave me something precious. Not a cure, not a miracle, just lighter legs, and a calm little ritual to close the day. A few minutes in the soft evening light, the dishes done, my breath easy, my ankles free. May your evenings be gentle, and may you stay mobile, dignified, and free for many good years yet.